door's unlocked. That's weird. Oh, I'm so tired. Hey guys, this is so weird. I got a weird note. It says you deserve this. It's so weird. I don't even know like who would write a note like this. There's no scratches on the door.
That means that there's no forced entry. Let's go.
There's footprints on the floor. I bet there's fingerprints on this doorknob. Let me print it.
No, not my daughter! Ma'am, it's okay. We're gonna find out who did this. It's okay. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. All right, let's get to work. What's she holding?
A note. We need to get a handwriting sample.
There's a trail of blood to the window, and it leads. That must be the murder weapon.
I bet we can get fingerprints off of that. There's spit on her forehead. That means the killer probably hated her a lot.
And take a look at this. Her phone's right here. Oh, I shouldn't touch it. Yeah. But there's a video. I bet there's something about the killer in here.
You can hear the laughing.
That must mean that the killer is female.
Yes.
Because it sounds like a female laugh.
Let's be respectful. Ma'am, is there anyone you know that hates Taylor?
Well, there are three people who hated her the most. Trinity Ramos, Dan Newton, and her coworker Ham.
So who's this Trinity Ramos chick?
Well, she was Taylor's best friend up until Taylor stole her boyfriend, so then that just went south.
Now, who is this Dan Newton?
He's her ex-coworker who she got fired because he was stealing snacks from the shelves.
Okay.
And who's this Ham lady? Does she have a last name?
Yeah, it's Ham Slice.
And why does she hate her?
I don't really know. It's just like one of her coworkers. I didn't think they had any bad blood.
Interesting.
Hello?
Hi, I'd like to ask you some questions.
About what?
How do you feel about Taylor Buffalino?
Taylor Buffalino? You might want to sit down for this. So, me and Taylor hate each other. We used to be best friends until she stole my boyfriend. And I hate her.
And that's why you killed her.
Oh my god, she's dead? Deserved it.
Where were you yesterday night?
Well, I had to babysit my grandma, who's like 80 years old, and she lives 2 hours away. So I was definitely nowhere near the crime scene.
That's all I need to know. Thank you, miss. Good night. Go.
Hi, are you Dan Newton? How do you feel about Taylor Buffalino?
I don't like her. She got me fired.
Fired for what?
Stealing snacks.
From?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, and how do you feel about that?
Mad.
Where were you yesterday night?
Well, I was home alone by myself because I have no friends or a job because of Taylor. Wait, why? Actually, I don't care.
One. Hi, are you Ham?
I sure am.
How do you feel about Taylor Buffalino?
She ain't.
Okay, now where were you yesterday night when she was murdered?
I plead the fifth. Why are you trying to ask me questions? I'm pleading that fifth.
Alright, this is getting us nowhere. We have to go to the lab. Let's go.
You see anything?
Well, the autopsy showed that there was cocaine and meth in her system, and there was also yellow carpet fibers on the back of her clothing. So this means that she was possibly killed on a carpet.
That's not possible because she was found dead on the bed.
Alright, maybe She was killed on the carpet and then she was pulled onto the bed. Like the killer was trying to cover up something.
Taylor didn't have any defense wounds on her body, so this indicates that it was either a surprise attack or she knew the person. And her saliva and fingerprint samples will be back in another day.
2 days later.
Oh, nice to see you again.
So what changed?
Well, the fingerprints could not be traced because the criminal was not in the system.
Well, Dan couldn't have done it because he's a criminal already and his prints were already in the system.
Well, the saliva came back and it's a relative of Taylor's.
Wow, so Taylor stole her cousin's boyfriend?
What?
Well, the killer has to be a relative, and Ham just seems like she hates everyone, not just Taylor, so I doubt she killed her.
So you think Trinity did it?
Yes.
I have a different idea.
Who?
Her mom.
She deserved it! She was pregnant!
No, she wasn't!
Yes, she was!
In the car.
You're going to jail. That was a job well done.
Not only do we have a confession, but I'm sure now we can officially collect her mom's saliva and fingerprints, and she'll be locked away for good.
And we can use any evidence in the house. I'm sure there's a pair of shoes in the house that'll match the footprints. We have so much evidence against them. We have the audio,
Fingerprints,
trail of blood,
muddy footprints,
bloody knife,
the note,
toxicology report,
the carpet fibers,
saliva,
no defense wounds on her body.
and a confession. They're definitely going to jail.
End scene.